Hello, hello! Ez itt a Hangolat-zene csatorna, és én Steve vagyok. És ez itt ismét az Enderal, furcsa módon, mint ahogy legutóbb egyik stream alkalmával mondtam, valószínű, hogy Enderal lesz, amíg be nem fejezzük. Mert nagyon kíváncsi vagyok, egyébként nagyon komoly események történtek a játékban, úgyhogy gyerünk, continue. Elmentünk egy ilyen templomba kutatni, aminek elvileg lelke van, a Pyrian kultúrából valakit bele ültettek ebbe a templomba, vagy mi a jó ég. És hogy hívják az öreget? Konstantin bácsi, a szakállas varázsló. Ő nagyon komoly kapcsolatot teremtett a templommal, és megértette, hogy mi vagyunk igazából a probléma, és hát ellenünk fordult. És sajnos meg kellett harcoljunk vele. Ami összességében azért elég meglepő volt. De azt mondta, hogy a probléma velünk van, és hogy hagyni kell, hogy ez a cleansing megtörténjen. És hogy majd mi is meg fogjuk érteni, hogy ez az egyetlen módja annak, hogy minden jobb legyen. Úgyhogy szegénnyel végeztünk, aztán eltemettük. Hát, ja. Minden esetre felvet kérdéseket, hogy amint kapcsolatba lépett ezzel a templommal, aminek ugye a lelke egy olyan, aki az előző ciklust is végigélte és végignézte, és átadta neki az információkat és trallala. Szóval elgondolkodtató, hogy lehet, hogy tényleg mi vagyunk a probléma, de nem volt más lehetőségünk, mint harcolni vele. Menjünk. Keressük meg az Undertrain. Ja igen, tényleg, ezt meg is feledkeztem erről, ez volt a missionnek a fő része, hogy a metrót gyakorlatilag metró vonal van valahol, és azt keressük. Undertrain. Hogy a föld alatt valahol megy egy vonal. És azt kerestük, mert hogy az elvisz minket hova? Már nem emlékszem.
Such chaos.
Much wow. Ez ilyen Scooby-Doo-s egy kicsit, ahogy így itt fut. Ohó, meghúzta ő, nem nekünk kellett. Hát csodálatos. Jasper. Nem mész? Akkor megyek én. Egyszerre nem tudunk áthaladni általában az ajtón, tehát hogyha valakinek kinyílik, akkor nekem várni kell.
Nature takes back what belongs to her. Let's hope the tunnels of this undertrain aren't flooded too.
Ja, itt van lefele vezető, már így nézegettem, hogy le kell ugorjunk majd. Ez elég kemény lett volna. Kollektoljuk ezeket a kiváló növényeket, ha már nem tudom, hogy ezek pont jók-e valamire, és ha igen, akkor mire. Bocs, nem figyeltem, hogy merre megyünk. Jasper. Na, go.
Wait, I know that smell. Stay here.
Mit érez? Ez lehetne egy Elden Ring boss fight aréna is egyébként, ahogy így elnézem, milyen jó már.
Where did we find Yarrow's wife?
I'm sorry?
Yarrow's companion. Where did we find her coffin? Please, just do me a favor and answer. Just do it.
Hol találtuk meg Yarrow feleségét? Yarrow volt, azt hiszem, a mester, aki megölt 30 tanítványt, mert megzakkant. Hol találtuk meg a feleségét? In his father's house in the cellar.
Then it really is you.
Megválaszoltuk, és azt mondta, hogy akkor tényleg te vagy az. What?
Good question. Best you take a look for yourself. I'll wait here.
Ez mi vagyunk, ez meg Sirius. Micsoda? Le tudják klónozni a bárkit? A Sirius azt hiszem a haverunk volt, akivel ide utaztunk. Nem vagyok benne egész biztos, nem láttuk olyan sokat, a játék elején láttuk. Próbálok belegondolni, hogy ki volt a Sirius, na mindegy. Vagyis hát nem mindegy, de... Milyen kockás hasunk van, wow. Hát, na. Van még... Van még valami, amit észre kell vennünk, vagy? Jó.
So, any explanations?
Was-e? Must be an illusion?
An illusion? Yes, of course. Created by this bloody temple. Or maybe even the High Ones. Yes, of course. That must be it. They're trying to confuse us. By the wise hermit, they'll do just about anything, won't they? This is just... wrong. This is crazy.
Nem vagyok benne biztos én se, hogy illúzió ám.
Well, working with you is definitely an experience, to say the least. We should push on. Find that stupid train. I just want to get out of this place as quickly as possible.
Ja. I'm not ready. Ők se ready. Hát, Petra, vannak meglepetések, amikor a főhős, a protagonist bemegy egy házba és a saját hulláját látja, ott furcsa dolgok történnek. És egyébként szia. Nem hallok semmit, de jó streamet. Köszi. Na. Erre ment Jasper. Ja. És nem szarozott sokáig, előre ment nagyon. Honnan tudom, hogy ő viszont ő? Nagyon ilyen Dark Souls 3 Elden Ring feelingem van ettől a helytől, wow. Lehet, hogy illúzió volt az, amit ott láttunk, de lehet, hogy nem. Lehet, hogy az idővonalak találkoznak, vagy nem tudom mit, tehát akármi is lehet, bármi. Vagy bármi is lehet, akármi. Azt mondja, grounding, mi van berakva? Ice elemental. Baj van. Nincs baj. Majdnem baj van. Hova lett Jasper? Azért ezt elvisszük, mert ez bár nehéz. Bár nehéz, de sokat ér. Jó cucc. Atyaég, jó, együnk valamit. Itt nincs valami? Nincs. Jasper? Jasper? Ő hogy ment keresztül ezen az egész mizérián itt? Egyébként azért itt elég sötét van, egy Mage Light-ot nyomok. Már én nagyjából látok mindent. Aha, ott van. Ja, itt a train. Ne, komolyan. Megnézzük a másik oldalt is. Ide is fel lehet menni. És semmi loot nincs, ahogy elnézem. Körbe megyünk minden, aztán semmi. Aha. Jó, rendesen visszaszaladok ide. Aha, itt lépcső van, nem kellett volna ugrálni. Jasper hogy jutott át itt ezen a részen? Nem értem. Itt van egy ilyen cucli. Ezeken könyvek szoktak lenni, és ez egy pressure plate szokott lenni. Te tényleg te vagy, Jasper? Most már nem vagyok benned oly biztos. Ja, de lehet, hogy akkor az öreg se ő volt. Lehet, hogy akkor az öreg is egy illúzió volt, vagy egy ilyen valami klón.
Bullseye. Seems like the water spared the train. It's beautiful in a way, don't you think? I bet every Arcanist would give his left hand just to get a look at it.
Ajaj,
And we're about
menő.
to use it. Only thing left to do now is find out how. Seems to me that we first have to open this gate and reactivate the mechanism that powers this place. I'll take a look around. Try and find something that lets us open the gate. This is crazy. Just crazy.
Switches and levers. Crazy, just crazy. I'm carrying too much. Komolyan? Most pont itt lettünk tele? Jó, nyitunk egy spectral chestet, hát nem lehet ez probléma. Szupi. Ja, hogy egy Warhammer fért el, értem. Ó, akkor nem sok minden. Nem nagyon használjuk az ambróziát, úgyhogy nem félek elrakni. Meg ezeket a scrollokat is elrakhatom igazából a ja, nem fér több, hoppa. Jó, viszont így tudjuk, hogy tényleg tele van a chest, mert kis cuccokkal raktuk a végén tele. Amondó vagyok, hogy a Soul Elemental, nem, az Ice Elemental legyen, mert az mindig, az kemény, az megbírja tartani, hogyha ellenségek jönnek. visszabírja őket fogni. Szóval itt nincs semmi. Ellenben 4 kapcsolót keresünk, vagy valamit. Aha, egy. Kettő. Ez jó így, hogy most visszaállt ugyanoda? Kettő. Három. Na, nem tudom. Nem engedi használnom. Aha. Na jó. Akkor keménykedünk, átváltunk. Divine Shield. És hol van a Flame? Flame Cloak. Nem tudjuk használni most a... Ja. Hol vagy? Jaj, te vagy az egyetlen veszély. Címbi el se találsz. Na, úgy már igen. Oké. Kettőt meghúztunk, igaz-e? Ezt meg ezt itt. Nyomjuk be a Mage Light-ot, nyomjuk be az Ice Elementalt. Ja, ezt a 2 kart meghúztuk, a másik 2-t nem engedte még. 3. Történnek dolgok. Mindjárt jönnek a még több ellenek, úgy érzem. Kivilágítottuk a mindenséget. De segítsek. Nem érzem különösebben, hogy rám lennének szorulva. El tudjuk még vinni ezt a szordot? El. Jó. Jöjjön. Jaj, de mellé ment. Egyébként föntről lőnek, aha, látom. Ja, innen lentről is. Még mindig tudunk elvinni cuccokat. Jó. És akkor itt van az utcsó. Szerintem Jasper hagyom, hogy... Nem hagyom. Mert úgy látom, Jasper nem boldogul. Aha. Jaj, alakul. És még elég volt minden. Jó. Gyakorlatilag indíthatjuk a vonatot, csihuhu. Kinyílt az ajtó? Kinyílt, aha. Wait on the bench. In the train until Jasper. That's the train moving? Ancient Nation. Ezt elvisszük. Ezeket majd megveszi az egyik címbora. Igazából az egész berendezést el kéne, hogy vigyük. Csávókám úgy örülne, mintha gyereknap lenne. Nézzük csak, következő kocsiban van valami? Szupi. Lássunk is. Ancient Nation, Ancient Nation. Ezeket nagyon meg fogja venni az a jó ember. És akkor itt lehetne alszizni is egyet. Gyere be, Elementál. Mert nem tudok kimenni különben, ha... Ja jó, arrébb mentél pont annyira, király. Hát jó, leülök. Leülök, legyen így.
Ta-da! Yes, I'm amazing. I know that. If being a merc doesn't work out in the long run, maybe I'll ask the Order to hire me as an expert on Pyrean railways. But no guarantee this thing won't drive us right into the next abyss. Anyway, I guess even with this thing, it should be a while till we arrive. Let's make ourselves comfortable.
Szerintem kéne valakinek vezetnie, nem? Nem gondolod? Jasper, nem gondolod, hogy valakinek vezetni kéne, nem?
Sorry for the drama back there at the house. I guess I just didn't know what to make of the situation.
Neither did I.
I figure all of this is just wrong. But I'm repeating myself.
Nem tudjuk azt se, hogy
If the
te
High Ones were
vagy.
planning to confuse us, they definitely succeeded. We really should tell the Grand Master about this, and about what happened to Constantine. Still, we can't allow this to get inside our heads too much. What matters right now is the mission. And at least it stays exciting. Two daring adventurers who have gotten themselves into something they don't even remotely understand are plundering ancient ruins in search of treasure.
Ne is mondd.
Don't laugh, but this reminds me a little of my past, of my childhood.
How so?
Not the part including mysterious corpses and crazed mages, of course. My sister and I, when we were young, we always used to go exploring in caves near our manor. Father always gave us a good scolding when he got wind of it. But of course, that didn't keep us from doing it again.
You have a sister I didn't know.
Right. Because I never told you. Adila and I are not exactly close these days anyway. Probably because we lost our bond somehow, after our father died. Yes, he did. Together with my siblings. Actually, Adila and I are the only surviving Delverics. All the others were murdered.
Wow.
No need to be. But I appreciate the thought, so thanks. In a sad way, a part of me is actually glad everything happened the way it did back then. It made me into a man, and it showed me what kind of characteristics have a tendency to drastically shorten one's life.
Az igen. Such as?
Stubbornness.
Oh.
My father was a judge in the tribunal, you know. He was a hard man, who at least, after our mother died while giving birth to Adila, lived for only one thing. His principles. Justice knows no compromise. That was his great creed. No matter who stood before him in court, my father treated them all the same. Damien Delveric, the epitome of justice. It does to most people. One day, the son of a highly regarded Archer Sublime stood before the 12 judges of the court. Valenzio Duran. He had murdered 2 whores, made them happy, as he called it, and it was obvious that he didn't feel so much as a hint of remorse. You know those kind of people. The ones who think that money and power entitle them to anything they want. Of course you can. 11 of the 12 judges voted for a verdict of not guilty. Because they knew Valenzio's father was influential within the Relata. Only my father, of course, remained unshaken. 1 week later, our manor was robbed by 4 masked men who killed everyone. Servants, guards, my 2 older brothers, all of them. Officially, they were bandits, who just happened to be running around with blades made of shadow steel. My sister and I only survived because we had snuck out for one of our expeditions. Ironic, isn't it?
Hát, de hogy most melyiket válasszam? Predict? Erre meg fog haragudni.
Of course, it was the only logical consequence of my father's actions. And what good did it do in the end? None. As we speak, Valenzio's enjoying himself in some brothel, with 2 whores and a bowl of grapes. But you see, there's no point in being angry about this. And do you know why? Because this is just how the world works. There's no divine justice, no system through which it's decided who lives and who dies. There are decisions and there are consequences. That's it. This is also why there's absolutely no point in fighting for ideals, the greater good, or whatever else you want to call it. First of all, because no one will thank you for it, and second, because people are stupid. That's the one universal rule that there is to this world. No matter how much you try to accomplish something, in the end, stupid people will destroy all you've achieved with no more than a snap of their fingers. Fight for the moment, and the moment only. Because unlike everything else, you can be certain of its truth.
Ha. Szóval akkor mégis mit kellett volna csináljon? Hát valószínűleg beállhatott volna sorba. Mondhatjuk azt, hogy az apja, mint bíró jól döntött, annak ellenére, hogy, vagy hát helyesen döntött, annak ellenére, hogy nem jól.
No, but if he had wanted Valenzio to die so badly, there would have been other ways. Poison, an accident, a hired killer. Just a hint of common sense. That's all he would have needed. But of course, none of that would have conformed to his sacred principles. Adela and I were still young when all this happened. A friendly family took us in, and my sister joined the Order of the Apothecary in the Frostcliff Mountains. But since then, we haven't been able to speak to one another. She raised a wall of ice around herself, so to speak, and fled into old family books and memories. But anyway, enough about me. You're an orphan too, aren't you? How come? You never told me about that.
It's a long story.
You told me that the Creator's temple in Ostian had something to do with it, but what exactly happened?
Aha. Hát nagyon jók ezek a köztes beszélgetős részek, amúgy nagyon story heavy.
Yeah. I've had my share of nightmares too. There was this one that plagued me for years. I'd be in some kind of hall, almost like a temple. Only that there were benches and aisles, like in a courtroom. My father sat on the judge's dais. He was a corpse, and all the spectators and the jury looked like him. Anyway, there was this grotesque trial scene where he accused me of refusing to do my duty for them. It always ended with his skin melting off like hot wax. Pretty messed up, I know. Eventually, the dream stopped, though. Someone helped me with that. But anyway, enough of this gloomy talk for now. We should get some rest. We've still got a long ride ahead of us. Good night.
Komolyan azt nem értem. Szia lányka. Azt nem értem. Megtaláltuk-e a vonatot, ami a föld alatt megy? Gyakorlatilag metró. Elég menő meg minden.
Rise and shine, my friend. We have arrived. How'd you sleep?
Elindította a vonatot, aztán bejött hátra hozzám, hogy addig dumáljunk, amíg megy. Nem kérdőjelezte meg, hogy esetleg nem tud menni a vonat, vagy valahol majd lezuhan, vagy neki megy valaminek, vagy hogy valaki kéne, hogy vezesse, ő csak elindította, aztán hátrajött, azt megyünk. Igen, tényleg vonat. Ugye megfeledkeztem róla én is, hogy ez volt a küldi, mert tegnap ott hagytuk abba, hogy az öreg Konstantin megtámadott minket. Mert a templomban élő lélek azt mondta neki, hogy hát ti vagytok a elég gáz, ti vagytok a világ vége. Hogy vagyunk? Azt mondja, how one feels after having discovered one's own corpse, the whole thing in the temple, I just can't get it out of my mind. Hát nem tudom melyiket mondjuk. Szerintem ezt,
Well, for what it's worth, neither can I.
Jó van.
Come on, let's take a look outside.
Az a baj, hogy egy kicsit korábban meg volt egy házikó, ahol 2 halott volt, az egyik Sirius névre hallgatott, a másik meg a mi karakterünknek volt a teste. Szóval, hogy nem tudjuk, hogy akkor az most illúzió volt, vagy klónozzák-e a... Hát már azt sem tudom mondani, hogy gonoszok, nem tudjuk, hogy a High Ones a gonoszok, akik a tisztulást akarják elérni, vagy mi vagyunk a gonoszok, mert végülis az öreg azt mondta, hogy mi vagyunk a probléma. Warrior! Hi, welcome! Szóval nem tudom. Na mindegy, és akkor azt hiszem a Sirius meg az a csávó, akivel indultunk az utazás elején, akit tényleg kinyírta a kapitány asszony, amikor észrevette, hogy fölosontunk a hajóra, és potyautasként vettünk részt az egész úton. Na most... Szóval nem tudjuk, hogy az illúzió volt-e, vagy mi volt-e, de akkor ennyi erővel azt se tudhatom, hogy a Jasper igazi-e, vagy nem-e igazi. Tehát, hogy nem tudom, hogy mi alapján lehetnénk benne biztosak. Na mindegy, lesz itt még csavar, sőt már arra is gondoltam, hogy az öreg... Hogy az öreg, akit kiírtunk, ő se igazi, esetleg, vagy valami. Már erre is gondoltam. Divine Shield. Flame Cloak. A Winter Skin jó lesz. Csak a Winter Skin-nél nem látok majd rendesen semmit. Viszont elég jól működött. Azt mondja, Iron Battle Axe-et nem visszük el, az nem olyan jó. Longbow. Mondanám, hogy kapnak hideget, meleget, de inkább hideget kapnak, mert arra vagyunk beállva. Húha, le kell rakjak valamit. Mi az, ami nem ér annyit, és nehéz, és nem annyira jó? Hát a longbow. Konkrétan. Az nem annyira jó. Aha, ez még mindig elég jó. Ez nagyon jó. Nézzük csak. Súly alapján ezek a nehezek. Na jó, de 10-szer annyit ér, mint amennyi a súlya. Jó, ha 5-ször annyira el tudjuk adni, de akkor is, tehát arányaiban azért ez elég jó. Ahhoz képest ez nem annyira jó. Akkor lerakunk 2 ilyet, most mit tudom én. 25-150, ez se annyira jó. De azért mégiscsak nem rossz. Jó, Jasper.
Huh?
Hát ez az állomás ugyanúgy néz ki amúgy, mint az előző, ahonnan indultunk. Nézd már, itt van még egy vonat. Azért nézzük meg itt fönt, mi van még. Na, egy autószév. Szupi. Nincs semmi, aha, jó. Ha így, akkor így. Hát ez izgalmas, miért van még egy vonat? Mondjuk nem baj, tök jó. Legyen még. Legyen még 2. Akár. Ja, itt láttam én is, hogy itt van egy kifelé vezető valami. Azért még meg akarom nézni, hogy itt nincs még valami, amit... Uff, ez a hóvihar cucc, ez nagyon... nagyon eléggé kellemetlen viselet. Nem látni tőle rendesen. Mondjuk világosban azért elég jól látni. De akkor is. És most hol vagyunk? Ez hol van a mappon? Megnézhetjük? Farmers Coast-nál? Ne, komolyan. What? Honnan jöttünk ide? A Kristály Forestból, ugye valahonnan? Innen, aha. Tehát ez a föld alatt azt mondja, hogy eljön ide. Nem rossz, nem rossz. Azt hittem, hogy új hely esetleg. Mint a sátor alja, de nem. Jó. Menjünk, amerre Jasper megy. Ó, Jasper elég jól elbánt ezekkel. Érdekes. Most mi van a... Ja, nem, azt nem akarom. Nehogy aktiváljuk már. Mit rakjunk a másik kezembe? Valami hasznosat. Divine Shield. Nem kellett volna már is megidézni még egy farkast, még rendelkezésre állt az előző. Nos! A farkas nagyon jön utánam, szépen. Igazából teleportálhatnánk mi. Follow Jasper, ja. De hova? Menjek utána, kövessem. Hát ő követ engem, hogyha én vagyok a gyorsabb, az a helyzet. Hú, most milyen gyors lett. Ó, valami állatokat kinyírt a farkasunk. Health or mana. Az igazság, hogy ezt most HP-ra teszem.
Well, I'll be damned. This is Half Moon Isle. can't believe it. And I guess that camp over there belongs to Terranor Korek. I suggest we split up. That way we'll still have a chance if they catch one of us. Here, this is your plate. I'll try going in from the east. You should go in from the west. And don't get caught or try to play the hero, all right? Considering that we're up against an entire army, that's a bad idea, even for someone with your abilities.
Where would be a good place to put the plate? Izébe akarjuk poloskázni a helyszínt.
Anywhere inside the camp. But of course an officer's tent, or maybe even Korek's, would be ideal.
Understand,
We'll meet again
let's
here
go.
by sunrise.
Position the silver plate in the enemy's encampment. Hát... hogy érzek ennek kapcsán? Magam se tudom. Nézzük. Van olyan képességünk, hogy... Psionic Veil. Láthatatlanná válás. Meg van egy másik képességünk, ami... Detect Life, Detect Dead, Divine Shield, Equilibrium, Essence, Mage Light, Paralyze. Van egy ilyen telekinézis, azt gondoltam volna, hogy ezek között lesz. Clairvoyance, lehet, hogy ezek között van. Counter. Mesmerize, Panic. Van egy olyan képességünk, hogy a lopakodás... Silence, azaz. Ebből baj lesz. És itt mennyire fognak könnyen észrevenni? Azért ez elég kellemetlen. Hey Peter, hi, welcome. Egyébként le tudnánk szedni szerintem az egész mindent. És mindenkit, ha nagyon akarnánk. Tehát, hogy nem tudom, hogy rejtőzködünk, de minek?
And if they refuse,
Then it means war. The gods have befouled the world with their ignorance long enough.
you know, that would mean the deaths of thousands of innocents.
No idolizer is ever innocent. Religions are ideologies, and an ideology is a decision. Subjects who don't rebel against their tyrants are at least as guilty as the tyrants themselves.
Huh.
But let's see what's going to happen. Who knows? Maybe that old fool Aranathiel will listen to reason. For once in his life.
Yeah, let's see.
Massive chest. Nice. Ice claw. Nice claw. Nem is tudom, hogy hova megyünk. I don't even know where we are trying to go. But it's a spying mission, so... Nem ismerjük ugye a... Semmit nem ismerünk igazából, ez a bajom. De nem ismerjük az elhelyezkedését ennek az egésznek, tehát hogy... Megint hallom a furcsa hangot. There's this noise I always hear in the game that I don't know what it is. This whisper thing. I wonder if we ever gonna find out. Itt volt egy izé. Egy Ice Claw. Itt van. Azt hiszem, hogy itt mentünk, mert ez egy jó pozíció abból kiindulva, hogy még nem vettek minket észre. Fuck, where's everyone? Ó, várjatok, hát erre van egy perfekt megoldásom. A Detect Life. We have the perfect spell to use here. Like holy shit. What? Where is it? Ja, mackó. What? What? The high ones talking through me. What? Jó, most belementek a medvébe, rendben. What? You're the high ones, what do you want? Mit akartok?
Indeed. What do we want? You amuse us, you know. How you refuse to give up. How you keep on fighting, even though deep down you know your struggle is futile. But still, you have come a long way. You have ignited the sigil stone, and you have found the beacon. And this, urchin child, this amuses us. Because nothing is more entertaining than a harvest which fights back. It makes things so much more exciting.
What?
So here's our offer, Prophet.
What?
Ask us whatever is on your mind, and we swear to answer truthfully. Or you can leave.
Kikérdezünk mindent. We're gonna find out everything. Let's start with the question of why I should believe for even a second that you're going to tell me the truth.
That's up to you to decide. Come on, urchin. Ask or leave. In the end, you and your people will burn anyway. But sometimes, even the hope for deliverance alone has its merits.
Megkérdezhetünk mindent? Ooh, why are the enemies here?
They want to destroy the beacon. Amusing,
Why?
isn't it? They are doing our work for us.
Do they know about the cycle?
Yes, but they are naive. They believe that the cleansing is a good thing, and that we, the High Ones, have come to raise humanity to a higher stage. Evolution. That is what they call it. Just as the lizard became a dragon, and the bird became a myra. Their leader, Taranar Korak, thinks he is one of the emissaries, just like you.
He thinks he is? Na várjatok, tényleg felemelni akarnak, vagy nem?
Are you so blind? We are the envoys of determination, the constant of being, before which time itself bows down. The dream of one long dead, which is about to become reality, and that will lead you to your doom.
Akkor mégis ők a gonoszok?
Yes, but they are not. Evolution.
He thinks he is an emissary.
No, and neither is the old Arantheal. Korak considers himself a savior, chosen to guide humanity to a glorious future. But he does not understand that he is a victim of his own pride. We have never appeared to him like we did to you.
Wait.
You are the only figure of significance in this game, Prophet.
Arantiel, az nem... Isn't Arantiel the main... the leader of the order, the holy order? Nem ő vezeti a szent... mi az Istent? Rendet? Nem ő a jó hangú csávó? Arantiel? Na most akkor, ha ő se emissary, és most azt mondták, hogy mi vagyunk az egyetlen, akkor ez érdekes. This machine, the beacon, what is it really?
It's just what you think it is. A weapon that allows you to bring an end to all this.
Huh. Then shouldn't you be afraid?
Fear, hate, joy. You assume we are thinking in human terms, Prophet. Yet, a true deity is more than a simple human able to throw fireballs, as your late Lightborn were. A true God is a state of being, and its existence alone forms reality according to its will. There were so many before you, and so many have found the weapon. Yet still we exist, and the cleansing is imminent.
What does this tell you?
What does this tell you?
I don't know. That you're powerful.
Indeed, we are powerful, and we always will be.
This is a very interesting thing, and they tell you all the lore. Why me? Why did I become an emissary?
We know what you want to hear now. That you are special, that you have always been. But this is not true. You have been in the wrong place at the wrong time. And the truth is, you make our task easier. You are weak. Fear. Yet, there were so many before you. Indeed, we are powerful, and we always will be. Yeah, evolution. That is what they call it. Are you the dream of one long dead?
Nincs több kérdésem, mindent elmondtak, azt hiszem.
Continue your vain search, and forgive us for the pain.
Now!
What? Jó van már, hát én itt előkészülök, hogy osonunk, láthatatlanná válunk, meg minden
Splendid.
alma.
May I introduce you? To your left, there's Samael, my bodyguard, master of
Samael?
a school's arena for decades.
Lucy?
And to your right, there's Blade Master Alma Sordan, the most gifted sword fighter of Nerim's north and
Sordan
commander of
Alma.
my troops. Furthermore,
Magyar.
there's an entire garrison of elite soldiers outside. So, can I trust you to not do anything stupid? I want to talk to you, face to face, as civilized people do.
Ha.
Fair point. But you forgot to mention that this particular someone tried to sneak into my camp. I think we are square. By the way, we have captured your friend as well. He's in a tent up in the camp, and we will compare your stories, so you'd better stick to the truth. Samael, take off the blindfold.
Samael. That's a name I have not heard since Lucifer.
Well then, I am Taranor of Korek's blood, former ruler of Kabiet, and now representative of the free peoples of Nerim, which you undoubtedly already knew. Who are you?
So the woman has a Hungarian name. How did that happen?
That is who we are,
The free
yes.
people of Nerim?
The civil war is over, and Nerim is once again united, free of tyranny and false gods. We don't follow a monarch anymore, and we do not pray to any idols, unlike people in this country. But we digress. Who are you?
I'm not gonna lie, megmondjuk neki.
I see. And who sent you? And why? Actually, no, I won't. Contrary to what you might believe, I am no butcher, and I don't kill for the fun of it. And even though I cannot guarantee you will survive this night, I promise that cooperation will increase your chances drastically. So, who sent you?
Én elmondom. Én elmondom. Most már próbáljuk meg összekötni a szálakat. Próbáljunk meg rá. I'm gonna try and tell the truth and try to put the things together. Maybe understand more. The Holy Order, they want to know why you're here.
Just as I suspected. And how exactly...
My lord, I think you should see this.
Of course. We have taken the liberty of stripping you of your belongings. If you'll excuse me for a moment, please.
Csajnak a csípőjén mekkora balta van, vagy mi az?
A silver plate. I see. They were sent to spy on us.
Hát ezt
Then let's
mondtam.
kill them.
No. He was honest, and I am a man of my word. And actually... Actually, you have done us a favor. We can use the plates to present Aranthiel with our offer, without putting ourselves in danger.
What? How? What are these plates?
Old artifacts of the Pyreans. Their magic works like a sort of ear conch. Sounds are transferred from one plate to the other.
Aha,
And I
mobiltelefon.
strongly suspect that at this very moment, Taelor, Aranthiel, and
Okie.
Ratzel's traitorous heirs are gathered around the counterpart, waiting for someone to activate this plate. Aren't they? Samael, do you know how to use these plates? Excellent. Then activate it. I will talk to old Aranthiel. Let's hope that he will listen for once in his
Oldarantiel,
life.
azaz. Tehát akkor
Otherwise, this
ő
will
se
end in
emisszeré?
disaster.
What the fuck? Hát de neki vannak látomásai, vagyis voltak, nem? Vagy hazudott?
Taelor Aranthiel. I know that you are there and that you can hear me, so why don't we just stop playing games?
As you wish, Grand Master. You can keep quiet, but you should be aware of who's going to pay for your arrogance.
Haven't you had enough war by now? After 2 decades?
Istenem, ennek a
2
csávnak a
decades
hangja
of
még
war
mindig.
that were necessary because your god suppressed the people. Or would you deny even this?
Is that why you wanted to talk to me, Quarek? To throw around accusations?
No, no, that's not what I wanted. We are talking because I want to give you a chance. We know that you are fighting the High Ones, and that you're trying to reconstruct the beacon in order to stop them.
Which makes perfect sense, since the cleansing means the end of all life. Don't you agree?
No, I don't. And if you even remotely understood who the High Ones actually are, and what they represent, you wouldn't either. They are evolution, the ascendance of humanity to
No,
a
they are
higher
not.
level.
What?
Let's just face the facts for a moment. There's no evidence that the cleansing, whatever shape it will take, will be violent. Yes, the Pyreans are gone, but how do we know they've not just simply gone to another place? That they've transformed? The High Ones are not our enemies, Aranthiel. They are the next step of evolution, the envoys of our purpose, that we might become more than the simple-minded creatures we've been during the past millennia. This is what the cleansing actually is. Don't you understand? It's the moment when humanity is relieved of its vices, united, reaching a higher level of existence.
That's absurd.
To you, it might sound that way, but I have seen it with my own eyes.
What?
Ever since the gods departed, the High Ones have sent me dreams in which I can see the future, and it's glorious.
What?
It's not our destiny to stay human, Aranthiel. With their help, we will be gods, true gods, not the idols you have worshipped. It's the truth, whether you accept it or not.
Either. People are dying, Quarek. There's war all over Veen. The dead are rising from their graves, and people are killing each other for no apparent reason. Whatever you have dreamed, does this look like some kind of ascension to you?
I know about the Red Madness, but has it ever occurred to you that it follows a pattern as well? That it only befalls certain people?
Whom?
People whose thinking is in shackles. People whose minds are not free, and who are superstitious and ignorant. Such as the people in your country, to whom you have denied the truth about their gods.
What? Are you saying that the Red Madness only affects religious people? People who still believe in the Lightborn?
Yes. Religiosity is a pattern of thought that favors irrationality over reason. Someone who thinks in these patterns is simply not ready for the advancement, and the Red Madness is simply a way to sieve them out. A natural selection, if you will. That's also why you are not affected by it, Aranthiel, because you know that what you and your order fought so hard to keep up over the years were lies.
This is nonsense. There have been cases of Red Madness in the Order too, and we have seen what the cleansing will bring us in the dreams and in their chronicles, and it has nothing to do with some kind of ascension. Just listen to yourself, Korek. You talk like a mad prophet. Is that what you want to be?
You react just as I expected. Very well then. Will you at least hear our offer?
Speak.
The cleansing has to happen, and we, the free peoples of Nerim, will make sure that it does. We will not allow your backward thinking to keep humanity from advancing, as it has done for centuries. Therefore, if you don't want a war, you will stop rebuilding the beacon, and you will tell your people the truth about their gods, so that then they, too, can ascend when the time has come. You've said it yourself, Aranthiel. This world has had enough war. Spare it yet another one.
I would if I could, but if these are your demands, then no.
Then we will have to force you. This means bloodshed, Aranthiel, and innocents will die. And all because...
This conversation is over.
Nem tudom.
Bloody fool.
Nem tudom, mit
Alma,
gondoljunk.
prepare the attack. He asked for it.
Yes, my lord. What will happen to the prisoners?
The spies. Right. We're at war now, and this means you're my enemies. But as I said, I am a man of my word, and so I'll leave your fate to chance. Samael, put him to sleep, and then put him and his friend on a raft. If they survive, so be it. If not, fair enough.
Ha. Hát ez furcsa, nem tudom, hogy mit gondoljunk tényleg. So... The story has so many twists that I cannot tell. But if the High Ones are speaking the truth, then... What? This was the beginning of the game. This was the beginning of the story. Ez volt a legeslegeleje. A legeslegeleje. What the fuck? I cannot even go into menus or anything. Semmit nem tudok csinálni. Felülni se tudok a lóra? Nem. It seems so for a second here, but I mean, the story is about cycles in general, right? How the world is also a cycle type of existence that goes around. I don't know, man. This is weird. Hello.
Well, well, look who's here. How are you doing, silly? Still on the search?
Uh-huh. Yes.
Is that so? Honestly, I find that a little hard to believe. But I guess you know what you're doing, don't you? You always did. Come on, let's go inside. I prepared a little surprise. Or should I say a big one?
Oh, jeez.
I suppose that depends on how you look at it.
Aha, a felgyulladós ház. No? Yes?
Ta-da-da-da! Look who I dug out. It's Mother and little sister.
What?
Aren't they beautiful?
Aren't we beautiful? Aren't we beautiful?
But I suppose what we dead people do doesn't concern you now, does it, my child? Because you are important now. Ha! Can you believe it? He's important now.
We have seen these two. And I didn't know who they were.
Is chosen.
Chosen. Chosen.
But you know, I think you've forgotten something. Amidst all this ballyhoo of prophecies, cleansings, and beacons.
Uh-huh.
That you are weak. You are pathetic. You are worthless. And you are weak. That's what you were back then. That's what you are now. And that's what you'll always be. Saving lives? You? Ridiculous! But then again, maybe we do you wrong. So why don't you just tell us? Why you? Why should you, of all people, be the solution to the problem? Why should you be able to prevent something that has happened to mankind for thousands of years? You!
I'm so confused. Nem értem. Nem értem. Hey, pirate. Welcome, welcome. I don't know, father.
That's right. You don't know. Because you are a stupid, dirty brat. A murdering, stupid brat and nothing else.
What?
See? You did it again. You made me unhappy. You made me curse. And cursing is a sin.
Uh-huh.
Don't you understand? I'm only trying to help you to see.
Jeez.
This is not you, don't you understand? You are not yourself. And deep down inside, you know it as much as I do.
What?
You know it. You know it.
So, tell me, silly, why is it so hard for you to just let go?
What?
Your place is here, in the realm of the dead.
Hogy micsoda?
So just let yourself fall.
Ja,
It only
várjatok.
hurts in the beginning, you know?
Azt
And
mondja,
it's
hogy már
like
meg vagyunk halva?
falling asleep.
A mi,
Please, my
a
child.
mi karakterünk már
I
meghalt?
miss you so much. Little sister wants to play with you again.
Play with you. Play
The
with
two
you.
of us. We could go hunting again, like back in the old days. Find ourselves a nice deer, and then have a good, juicy piece of meat for dinner.
Uh-huh.
Do you even listen to me? Hey, you're not supposed to leave yet. You're already here. So why don't you just stay? Please, child. Stay with us. Stay with us. Stay with us.
What the
Stay
heck?
with us. Stay with
This
us.
is fine, yeah.
Stay with us.
Azt a jó ég.
Stay with me. Hey, can you hear me? Wake up.
Man, this story is just... Wow. What?
Bad dreams?
Bad dreams? What the fuck? Hát azt mondták, hogy kiraknak minket egy tutajon, nem? És kiküldenek a vízre, aztán lekötözve, aztán vagy lesz valami, vagy nem. Micsoda? I find this... What? Chilling like nothing else. They said... The guy... said that they gonna just tie us up and put us on a raft and send us out to the water and maybe we die or not. This is a legit big boat or whatever, right? And Jasper seems to be just fine. The fuck? Which part of this is an illusion? Or was, or... This game is insane. Enderal's story is so OP, it's amazing. Also, what I noticed, this is for the people who would want to play Enderal. You do need to have Skyrim, the original one, because it kind of runs on top of it, I think. I'm not sure I had Skyrim itself installed. But when I run Enderal, there's also Skyrim running. I just noticed in Steam today. So it's like, you know. But yeah, this is amazing. Holy shit. Where are we? What happened?
A lot. We got damn lucky.
What?
That raft Korek put us on was about as seaworthy as a paper ship. But thank the sun, that fisherwoman over there took us in.
What?
She's headed for Duneville, and we should arrive soon.
Uh-huh. Heading for Duneville, soon will arrive. Mm-hmm, I see.
Couple of hours. That spell Korek's mute buddy put on you must have been quite a doozy. They felt a blow to the back of the head would suffice for me. Guess I was the lucky one.
Huh. Did you hear what happened? Aranthiel and Korek's conversation? Oh jeez.
Yeah. That guy should really go easier on the bottle, if you ask me. But it seems that the thousands who follow him see things differently. As if the High Ones alone weren't threat enough. Now they have a self-proclaimed messiah to back them up. That's just peachy.
Not sure I even understood what this Korek wants from us. To destroy the beacon. Az a baj, hogy Vagy hát nem tudjuk, hogy baj-e. A High Ones, akik ugye a cleansinget végrehajtják, ezt a tisztítást, vagy mi ez? Azok nekünk azt mondták, hogy se az egyik oldalon, se a másik oldalon a vezető nem ilyen kiválasztott küldött, mint mi, nem egy ilyen emissary, hanem csak mi vagyunk azok. Ami azért fura, mert egy csomó mindenkinek voltak állítólag látomásai hasonlóan hozzánk, szóval nem egészen értem. So, this is weird, and we are very much into the story, and I'm still confused what to think.
Well, as I heard it, he thinks that cleansing is evolution. We
Yeah.
become higher beings. We ascend to a new level of existence, so to speak. And he thinks the reason for the red madness in Enderal is that people still haven't learned the truth about the death of the Lightborn.
Yeah.
They're still superstitious, so the sickness weeds them out.
Uh-huh.
Natural selection. And yeah, it sounds absurd.
Yeah, it's
I guess
bullshit.
people always see what they want to see.
Yeah. That's actually a good example of people seeing what they want to see, right? Yeah, because what he said was that people who are getting the red madness sickness are the people who are still believing in the gods who are already dead. We know that for a fact. So yeah, interesting. That means Warden armies will invade Enderal. Milyen lassan megy ez a hajó.
I'm afraid so. According to the fisherwoman, the first of Korak's battleships have already arrived near Duneville. It'll take them a while to get the rest of their fleet over here from Naran, but still. Enderal isn't ready for this. Not at all. Most guards haven't tried their weapons on anything other than training dummies. Or at the most, bandits. In other words, we're screwed.
What now?
Well, I guess first of all, we should be grateful we made it out alive. I bet that if Korak would have known your role in all this, we'd be as dead as doornails by now. Once we arrive in Duneville, we should get back to Ark as soon as possible. I'm sure Arenthiel and the others have already written us off as dead. I suggest you ask the fisherwoman how much farther it is to the village.
Okay, what about you?
Well, I suppose first of all I'll go get my pay. Regardless of what transpired, we fulfilled our mission. After that, I don't know. War is an entirely different story. And ending up beaten to a pulp with a damned warhammer certainly isn't on my priority list. Maybe. The Order might be powerful here in Enderal, but compared to Naram's army, it's a joke. And maybe... On the other hand, if we don't manage to stop the cleansing from happening, it won't make a difference if I'm here or on Calais. Oh my, what did I get myself into? I feel like a bloody marionette in a goddamn play.
No. Jesus. They always give you a chance with Jaspar, no matter what. What about the ladies? Come on. Jasperrel mindig románcolhatnánk, úgy néz ki. A csajokkal sokkal nehezebb közel kerülni. Hát, bakker. It's your choice.
I know. You know, there's one thing I just couldn't get out of my head since all this started. Does mankind deserve to be saved? I mean, have we as a species really made this world a better place? What have we accomplished apart from bloodbaths and
the
wars
morality,
in the name of the true gods or the right way to see things? And even now that we have a common enemy, we fail spectacularly to pull together. That's pathetic somehow, isn't it?
Yes, it is.
Just pathetic.
Holy shit. He's not
Heck,
wrong.
I sound like the biggest cynic alive. Let's stop here before it gets any worse. Go talk to the fisherwoman.
Egész biztos, meg egyébként ugye általában lány karakter szoktam lenni a játékokban, vagy hát ugye Dark Souls-ban például mindig, de ja, itt nem. Alright. Seem kind of troubled.
You're really curious, aren't you? But yes, there is something that troubles me, apart from the obvious. It's my sister.
Smile. Shista. Sadistic. Surprise. What about her?
Well, I told you that we haven't talked much since, since the thing with our family happened. A couple of moons before we met, I wanted to change that, and I went to see her at the League of the Apothecary in the Frostcliff Mountains. But she was gone, just like that, and no one knew where she went.
Oh.
It's been troubling me for quite some time now.
Adilla. Nem
It's probably
ismerjük
nothing,
őt?
but still, I'm worried.
Azt hiszem nem. Alright. Szóval szerintem az van egyébként, hogy mindenképpen Jaspar a fő románc opció a játékban, akármilyen nemű karakter vagy. Lehet, hogy részben azért, mert ő a játék elejétől kezdve amúgy is ott van, és jó esetben a végéig valószínű. Arra vagyok kíváncsi, hogy ismerjük ezt a nőt. Is this someone we know already? I wonder. Talk to the fisherwomen? Gladly. Gather the pyre... Oh, these are all irrelevant now. Holy shit. Végig lehet román... Hát Jasparral szerintem igen. Egyébként. Hát jó, végül is meg lett magyarázva, hogy kerültünk ide, de akkor is furcsa. You are? We don't know her. Mage Light. You're Naramis, aren't you? Or not Naramis, the thing that we are, oh, I forgot. Ő is nagyfülű. Mi ezeknek a neve, ennek a fajnak? Nem tudom.
Ah, you're awake. How are you? No offense, but you look battered.
How are you? Elf. Na jó, de itt nem elf, hanem... Nem jut eszembe. Itt nem hívják elfnek. Milyen jó lenne, ha itt is elfnek hívnak egyébként, azt nem érzem, hogy miért volt fontos átnevezzék.
Don't
Thank
thank
you.
me. I only did what every other path-abiding citizen would have done as well.
Path-abiding, huh.
Your friend, he told me about the Naramis. War. I have trouble believing it. Oh, how very reassuring to hear that. But I guess we're well off in Duneville. As long as they don't break through the cavern gate, there's no way they can get inside the town.
That's true.
Of course, that doesn't apply to the plantations and mines.
Yeah.
Oh, blazes. Such chaos.
Such chaos.
Those bloody Naramis. Nothing is sacred to them anymore, is it? For millennia there was peace between the lands of the civilized world. And now this. They're heretics, if you ask me. No more and no less. They should be hung from trees, all of them. Anyway, I guess it's best if you rest a little more. As I said, you look as though you need it. I'll wake you up when we arrive.
Wake me up before you go. Or when September ends or something. Atyaig. Hát,
I will do our best. I didn't think I'd ever say this, but right now I'd give a lot for the art guard to be here instead of these Duneville watchdogs. At least they know how to wage a war. In any case, you should get back to the Sun Temple as soon as possible and show those Naramis bastards whose country this is.
We will. And again, thanks for your help.
Don't mention it.
So, we should be back within range of the teleport runes. I'm gonna head straight back to the temple. See you there.
Okay.
An outlander. Isn't this nice?
Nem tudom mennyi időnk van, de azért. Search for Kylie and oh, we are getting missions left and right, huh? Report to Renfield about the recent events. Search for Kelly and that's the most important thing for me. A Kelly-et meg fogjuk keresni, őt szeresem. Szerintem vele lehet, hogy vissza tudunk verni egy egész sereget is akár egyébként, tehát nagyon kemény.
The path that was meant just for him, yet the dreams that he sought in the deep red afterglow were as distant as ever before.
Hey!
Our ancient will
It's my girl, Esme. Emese. Szia!
I had a feeling you'd show up.
Well, how are your travel plans?
Well, not so good. Let's just hope for the best.
Shit. Hát Emese itt ragadt a háborús helyzetben, meg minden. Hi!
What? Fair enough. Maybe there's a trick or two I could show you. But trust me, they don't
Book.
cheap.
Give me magic. Do you have something I don't? Nincs semmi, ami nekünk nem van meg. Hát ez jó hír tulajdonképpen. Azt mondja, hogy... Entropy! Entropy.
Well then.
Mindenképp izé kell, ugye 80. We are at level 80.
What is it, sunchild? Fair enough. Maybe there's a trick or two I could show you. But trust
Entropy.
me, they don't come cheap.
Master. Hell yeah. Igen. És ennek van, csak nem győzzük megfizetni. Szóval mindig van valami probléma. Wait, what? Oh! Megvan. 81-82.
Yes, yeah. Fair enough. Maybe there's a trick or two I could show you. But trust me, they don't come cheap.
He's not buying shit from me. Nem vesz meg szinte semmit, ez így nem fog menni. Value? Psionics Master. Sure. Grand Soldier. Sure. Demon Heart. No. Oh.
Fair enough. Maybe there's a trick or two I could show you. But trust me.
Még egy entrópiát megveszünk. ...83. Jó van. Hol van ez a merchant? Kovács néni tesója. Én abban a hitben élek, hogy ez Kovács néni tesója.
Take your time.
Nos. Na, ő megvesz mindent, király. We're gonna sell everything to this woman. That we can. Amethyst, amethyst. Blueprintet ezt meghagyjuk, ezt nem adjuk el, az igaz. Ancient Nation. We're gonna check the spectral chest. Ha! Hey! Hey!
Huh? Take your time.
Take my time. Szuper! Na, jól van. Potion. Health potion. No. Alright. We can buy another entropy spellbook, so that's good. Veszünk még egy piát, egy entropiát.
Fair enough. Maybe there's a trick or two I could show you, but trust me, they don't come cheap.
Master. ...84. Király. Alright. Nézzük, mik van még. Jó, azt hiszem eljött az ideje mindent eladni. Ha megveszik. Legalább a fegyvereket. Szegény nőt mindig fölébresztjük.
Take your time.
Take your time. Alright, I'll take my time. Oh, she does buy everything. Oh, this is such a good sword though. Such a shame to give it away, but we need the money. Alright, I will remember the women. Na, jól van. Ezt is eladtuk. Valahonnan még azért szedjünk már össze. Expert. Az túró, az semmi. Az experteket kinyitom magamtól is, nem? Teleport to Ark. Ez is a tiéd lehet. Teleport to Riverville. Azt nem kell szerintem soha. Sun Temple az most fog kelleni. Ezek a bukkokat nem adjuk olyan könnyen. De mondjuk... Ó, basszus, de ezek meg olyan olcsók már, ezt nem adjuk oda. Oké, Demon Heart. It is. Oké, bye. Last one?
Enough. Maybe there's a trick or two I could show you, but trust me, they don't come cheap.
Most már tényleg nincs több pénzünk erre. Van még pontunk? Pontunk lenne. Aha. És 3 memory pontunk is van. Jó. Jó. Szerintetek lehet, hogy el kéne adni ezeket a... ezeket... az a baj, hogy... Szerintem ezt már nem tudjuk. Jó, nem erőltetem annyira. Jó ez így. Teleport scroll, return to Ark. Gyerünk. Let's go.
Be my bed, son.
Hello. És akkor mindent, ami nem kell be... Jó, azt nem vette meg. Hát jól van. Nem tudom, hogy a bankból kivegyem a pénzem, mert mindjárt jönnek és nem lesz többet bank se lassan. Dreamflower Elixir. This still didn't come into play yet. Alright, ingredients. I'm gonna put all of these down or something. Ez mennyi inventory helyet megspórol nekem? Azt a kutya mindenit. Ezért volt tele mindig az inventorim? Atyaig. This did free up a lot of room in my inventory, actually. Insane. Okay. Good.
Well, there comes a point, and you just have to live with it.
It's not as if I didn't tell them that already.
Szinte üres az inventoring. Search for Kelly and the temple. I will. Megkeressük Kaliát, ő fontos, meg ő a boszorkány, meg szerintem ha ő bekapcsolja a berserk módot, akkor letarol, nem tudom, annyi embert, hogy utána megijednek, azt elszalad egy egész sereg is. Egyébként tényleg elképzelhetőnek tartom, hogy Kalia nagy szerepet fog játszani ebben, hogy ne legyen esetleg akkora a háború. So I don't know why we have to look for Kalia, why this is a mission.
Yes?
Watch yourself. The streets aren't safe.
I'm watching myself. But like she can go crazy and be super strong, so I'm excited to maybe see that on the battlefield, and maybe that will change a lot of things. Barack kvarter. Nos.
My Sir Delina. And I felt...
Collier? Hello? Hell yeah! Sia, hello.
Saira, good to see you.
You too.
I heard about what happened on Half Moon Island. It's a wonder you and that mercenary made it back alive.
Yeah,
but
true.
war, it just seems so unreal. How has it come to this?
Well.
Now we not only have to fight these high ones, but also some fanatic who thinks he knows best.
Mm-hmm. Bírom ezt a csajt, mert nagyon jó lelkű. Nagyon kis megértő. Na, Korak seems so convinced that what he's doing is right. It's almost as if the high ones are using him.
If they are, then maybe we were foolish to think that the red madness is the only weapon at their disposal. Tell me, Saira, how is it possible that our beliefs about what's best for mankind are so different? Why are we so eager to be at each other's throats?
I doubt that will change anytime soon.
I'm not sure. You know what I find so hard to understand? Why there are so few people who actually care. So few people who feel the need to change something like you and I do. There are moments I just feel so powerless. As if we all know that if we keep going like this, we're headed for a catastrophe. But instead of changing course, we just stand by and watch. Do you know the feeling?
Yeah. Don't understand why so many people are so disinterested.
Yes, I mean, is it so hard to see that this world could be such a better place
Yeah.
if we'd only care a tiny bit more about something other than what's happening in front
I
of
like
our
her a
doorsteps?
lot.
You understand what I'm trying to say, don't you?
Yeah.
You know that feeling too. I thought so. Whenever I think about it, I find it so hard not to get angry. Take all those upper city snobs with their colorful garments and exotic perfumes. They could put all that money to such good use if only they wanted to, but no, they don't. Because they just don't give a damn about the poor. Sometimes I imagine going down there, grabbing one of them by the collar and dragging them down into the Undercity.
Hell yeah.
And there I'd force them to see, just for once. But even that probably wouldn't help. I guess we only care about the things that directly affect us. Who fights against poverty if he's never suffered from it?
You do, and that's admirable.
No, it's not.
Yes, it is.
It should be what everyone does. And once again, you've had to listen to another deluge of my whining. I guess I'm just not a person for pleasantries. Sorry.
Relatable. She's great. I like her a lot. I actually think the world could use more people like you.
Anyway, I need to make some preparations
yeah.
now. Master Bartar requested my support with something, and I shouldn't keep him waiting any longer.
I like you a lot, Kalia.
Yes?
Ho, we can have a full conversation with her still. Jó van, hát akkor mindent is megbeszélünk. If you don't know your parents, how did you come by your name, Kalia?
It was stitched into the blanket they found me in that village.
Like
I
Superman,
don't really know if it
okay.
is my actual name, but I had nothing else to go with, so it stuck.
What's the story behind your tattoo?
Tattoo? Ah, of course, you mean my mark. I've had that for as long as I can remember, and I don't have the slightest idea as to how I got it.
Uh-huh. Doesn't appear out of nowhere. Someone must have put it. It looks good.
It does.
Yeah.
You're the first to tell me that, but thanks, I guess.
Szerintem karakteres tőle.
No, it isn't. It's just there, that's all. That's what Tyrus said too. But if it has a meaning, it's obscure. I couldn't find anything in the books, and the Magisters couldn't put their fingers on it either.
Okay. Do I have to say you remove it?
Not without leaving a bad scar, at least according to the apothecary. And even if that weren't the case, I don't know if I'd want it gone. It reminds me
Reminds you of something. I'm almost sure it's... Okay. Almost sure this will come into the story somehow. Like, that's a very significant mark on her face, right? I don't know. Might not, though. It's just something.
Well, as I told you, I was never very popular with the other novices. You know, the novitiate was very challenging. The Magisters only rarely gave us days off to contemplate, as they called it. The others usually used it to go to the tavern to gamble and drink. I never really liked that kind of pastime, and I still don't.
What about love?
I've never really thought about things like that.
Aww.
You know, life in the temple is quite secluded.
Here we go.
I doubt there are many men or women who would find my way of living attractive. But forgive me, that's very personal. I don't really want to talk about it. That's true, but when I feel the need to relax, I prefer taking a stroll or spending time in the baths. Whatever secret there is about relaxing to loud music, raucous shouting, and alcohol is beyond me.
That's fair.
Until that Quark appeared, I actually thought things were going relatively well, like with the sigil stone and this beacon.
Yeah, same.
But a war with Nareem, that changes everything. They trump us in every aspect. Manpower, equipment, siege machinery. Let's just hope the walls of Ark are really as durable as they're said to be.
Yeah. I have some... Kérdezhetünk szerintetek erről? I'm gonna save before we ask about the thing inside her or something.
If it's really necessary. What do you want to know?
I'm just curious, really.
Yes, but at what price? It isn't just what happens on the outside when it tries to take me over, Saira. At least not just that. It's what goes on inside. My thoughts, my feelings. Imagine you are walking through a forest, all on your own. Then you hear heavy breathing, sobbing, and as you follow it, you find a wounded hunter. He's been mauled by a bear and is now heavily injured and delirious. That is the part of me that is myself, would want to help this man, to get him to safety. But the moment I see blood, the smell of death, these other thoughts start invading my mind. Yes, and that sight, it would arouse it. I can't find a better word for it. If I were to give in, it would... Forgive me, Saira. I can't talk about this. I am sorry.
Alright. She didn't give me a negative response to it, so that's fine.
Yeah, it's just odd to talk about it.
Hell yeah! She appreciates it. Okay. Szereztünk nála egy-két jó pontot, úgy érzem.
Honest answer? I don't know, and I don't want to know.
Alright,
As I
fair.
told you in the school, if I really am the one to blame for that massacre in the village, if this memory is real, then the answer to your question is yes. I would transform into whatever this creature is, but it will never come to that. You have my word.
Alright. Nem pusolom tovább. Van még más, amiről tudunk vele? Nem. Oké, rendben. Hát akkor együtt megyünk, azt hiszem. I think she's... No? I think she's coming to the same place, no? Nem ő is oda jön? Lehet, hogy nem. Aha. Hát akkor jó. Menjünk. Peter, thanks so much for checking in. I appreciate you. Have a great day.
Where did I put that?
My sir.
My sir.
Doesn't make sense. Where is this supposed to lead?
But that's ridiculous. We have to at least try to negotiate.
You know his demands. There's no basis for negotiation.
He has not seen what we have seen. The writings, the memories of the Prophet. If he just realized...
Taranor Korek would have to throw away his calm. That had been a mistake. Believe me, I know him.
I am sure the Grand Master has a solution ready. After all, he was the one who dismissed Korek's attempts to negotiate so swiftly.
First we wait for the group's return, then we will see.
But it's been a week.
My dams? My sirs?
Shit. What took you so long? And where is Constantine?
That's a long story.
Oh. Alright.
And those were his final words? I can't believe it.
Simply another victim of the High Ones. If we do not activate the beacon soon, he won't be the last.
That's also maybe true.
Right, the beacon. If it's activated, we'll simply glow the red madness away, won't we? Or maybe we could, for once in all this, do something that actually makes sense and focus our resources on finding an alchemistical or thaumaturgical solution to this problem, rather than trusting in a pile of scrap metal.
Oh, by the Prophet's ass, won't you just shut up for a minute? All day long you do nothing but babble, getting on our nerves, and nothing you ever say gets us any closer to a fucking solution.
I
So
like
why
her.
don't you just shove off to one of the
Sári
bathhouses?
mekkora arc.
Go torture the washerwomen with your never-ending lamentations. That would be helpful for a change.
You will take that back.
Will I? Come here and make me.
Én is beállok mellé. Gyere.
Guard your tongue, wild mage, or...
Or what? Are you gonna kill me? That's what you do best, you and your fucking order.
Silence! You are angry, Lishari Pegast, and I understand why. But in the moment you let that anger destroy this alliance, Firespark's sacrifice will have been in vain. Is that what you want? Is that what you want?
No. No, it isn't.
Good. I am tired of this endless bickering. We have a responsibility, and we will fulfill it.
Well said, Aranthiel. And how exactly
Szegény
do you
milyen
think we're
szomorú.
going to do that? Without the sources, the beacon is as worthless as a heap of rusty iron.
The chroniclers are on it, and they will find the answer. Novice, tell Commander Aaron to join us. We need to plan the defense of the land. You, Prophet, will come to me as soon as you have recovered. Now, let us get to work.
Recovered? I'm here.
The sun be praised you've made it. Constantine.
Please, Telor, Jorik is
You didn't
right.
deserve this.
A war with Nehrim.
It's just not
this
fair.
Is madness.
I know that it is going to be tough, but we have no choice. The beacon is all that we have.
Yes, the beacon, the beacon, the beacon. We don't even know what this thing does, let alone if it
No,
will
we
work.
don't know.
If you start a war only because of that damn machine, it means putting the lives of thousands at risk, only because of some vague idea. This is ludicrous, Taylor. It's entirely irrational. The man I knew would never have acted like this.
Yes, because that man is dead. I've made decisions driven by fear and selfishness before, and they were always wrong. I will not let that happen again.
Oh god, I don't hear them.
Seriously, Natara, stop acting as if this were about reason. You're just afraid of making sacrifices for what you believe in. You always were.
Sacrifices. This is about your damn pride, Telor.
All
Nothing
right.
else.
He acted as if he was possessed. Maybe his mind was not strong enough for all this. Nem akarom ezt mondani, hát meg fog haragudni a Sári. Sárit is bírom, nagyon jó karakter.
Then none of us are strong enough.
Mondasz
Yeah,
valami.
Constantine wasn't exactly the most approachable fellow, but he was a damn skilled mage.
Az igaz.
I have to talk to you as soon as possible. It's about the seal in that letter we found on the mercenaries in Old Rashidan.
Oh hell yeah, beszéljünk róla,
I believe
persze.
I'm onto something. Their client is from Enderal. From Ark, to be more precise. Let's not talk here, though. Meet me in the Dancing Nomad. I'll be in the first room upstairs, right at the end of the staircase. And hurry.
Very well.
Yes, see you there.
Előbb Aranthiellel beszéljek? Hát de... Dispute with the... What is that? Hol van Aranthiel? Elmentek mind? Where are they? Hello? Man, the people I need to talk to are gone. Hát most már abszolút csak a fő küldi. Tehát, hogy itt ezeket már nem fogjuk megcsinálni, ha csak nem majd a végén. Úgy néz ki, most már a fő küldi viszi magát előre. Teljesen egy irányba.
Walk blessed.
Walk blessed. Hova kell mennem Taylor Aranthiellel beszélgetni? Hát az előbb még itt volt Bakker. Valami kavarás van, és Sári rájött valamire, úgyhogy kíváncsi vagyok egyébként nagyon, hogy mi. Ó, itt van Taylor Aranthiel, jól van. Menjünk és lássuk. Tudjuk meg, mi az Isten van. Ja, ti imádkoztok? Bocs. Hát ez van. Your argument with Natara in the Emporium?
Irrelevant. This madman, Koarek. He has completely reshuffled the cards. Now we not only have to deal with the High Ones, but also with him and his fanatics. However, there's also good news. You have probably seen it already.
You managed to reconstruct the beacon?
Physically, yes. And we also know how it works now, and how it can put an end to the cycle.
Nice.
It is easier than we thought. The beacon was constructed for one thing, to destroy the High Ones. Once reconstructed, infused with energy and activated, lit as the
It can banish the high
called
one.
it can banish the
Nice.
high ones from this plane of existence.
Na, király. Végre valami haladás.
Immaterial, indeed. Essentially, they can be compared to the cold or to shadows. Omnipresent elements, yet we cannot touch them. Energy, if you will. However, there is a counterpart to each energy. Cold and fire, shadow and light, the high ones and the beacon.
Oh, érdekes. So you mean the beacon is some kind of counterpart?
Yes.
Imagine
a torch driving away the darkness in the moment it is ignited. This is what the beacon can do, except that the banishing will be permanent.
Na, hát akkor hajrá, toljátok ezt a beacont.
Yes, as I said, it needs to be infused with energy before it can be lit.
Okay, ez a probléma, mi?
I take it you have noticed the 3 sockets on its base. They are what it draws its power from. Once they are filled, the beacon can be ignited and the high ones will be undone, once and for all. At least, if the old writings are true. The only thing left for us to find out is what these energy sources are. But we are close.
Rendben.
Give the Arcanists some more time and I will let you know if there's any news. In the meantime, get equipped accordingly. Some of the Nerimes have landed already, and outbreaks of the Red Madness become more and more frequent as we speak.
The Trishessa mentions something about what happened at Quira. Quira? What did she mean?
Well, it's only fair to tell you. You've always been honest to me, so
I
will
actually.
do the same. Have you ever heard of the Night of the
Thousand Fires? I'm not sure. Vaguely?
Between 8,192 and 8,202, there was an underground movement in Kira called the Red Half Moon. They were brought into being by a group of intellectuals and philosophers who, under all the freedom of thought Saldrine granted them, started questioning the reign of the Golden Queen, and thus the Lightborn themselves. Saldrine saw himself as the god of knowledge, and accordingly he reigned his country. In Kira, no opinion is forbidden, which is why it is home to countless magic schools and universities, where people do nothing but discuss the reason for being all day long. An appealing thought if you hear it for the first time, but a cunning people isn't easy to reign. There have been more revolts and riots in Kira than bones in a graveyard, and the Red Half Moon was the worst of them.
So this Red Half Moon tried to end the reign of gods, just like your son did.
Correct, just as my son did. But other than him, they fought like cowards. Terror, dust crystals planted in the marketplaces, and assassinations, you name it. If they killed innocents, they blamed the Golden Queen, and if they killed her soldiers, they celebrated themselves as liberators. However, they never succeeded in putting her down, and neither did she in destroying them, which is why the court turned to the Lightborn for help. A division of the Holy Order led by me, a young keeper of barely 30 winters.
Why did you have to come all the way from Enderal? Didn't the Order have a bastion on Quira?
None to be taken seriously. You know, not everywhere is the Order as present as here on Enderal, or as it once was on Narim. In Kira, we were ridiculed. I saw the Kiranian keepers who served the Golden Queen. A bunch of decadent gluttons who had dedicated themselves to the court's banquets rather than to the will of the gods. They were pathetic.
I see, so what happened?
A moon after our arrival, we received an anonymous tip on where one of the half-moon spaces was supposed to be located, in a small coastal village. As we entered it, we were greeted by the township's elders, and the villagers themselves had gathered behind them. You should have seen how they stared at us, as if we were plunderers. I should have seen by then that something was wrong. Yes, but if there was one thing the Red Half Moon was good at, it was sowing lies. According to them, we were nothing but butchers who executed everyone unable to recite the revelation word for word.
Entire thing was a trap. Oh,
That's what they wanted us to think, and they did a good job at that. A veiled person here, an archer on the rooftops there. I got nervous, because villagers or not, they bested us in numbers, and they had kettled us. Then a man seemed to charge at us, and I gave the order to draw weapons. It was just the spark they needed. No, not a fight. A massacre. The villagers had pitchforks and shepherd staffs, and we had shadow steel swords, let alone the fact that we were trained warriors. I realized that I had made a mistake a split second after it started, but it was too late by then. My men, they slaughtered them all, like pigs. At the end of the day, 300 people were dead, and only 10 of them were keepers.
Az igen.
Have you ever been in a big battle? Even if my men would have stopped, the villagers were blinded with rage and panic. No. From the moment I gave the order, it was too late. Well, what better proof of the Lightborn's cruelty is there than a division of keepers who, out of pure wickedness, slaughtered an entire village, women, children included. If the people had already distrusted us before that, that distrust had turned into hatred, and nothing could have changed that, not even the Golden Queen's heralds. We set sail back to Enderal a week later. 2 years after that, the Red Half Moon destroyed itself due to infighting. Ironic, isn't it? Maybe. The Lightborn and the Grandmaster back at that time showed the compassion I wouldn't grant myself. But I learned one thing, and that is that I will never again let fears about my own life influence my decisions.
Wow, az igen.
What happened in Kira was the consequence of my own cowardice, and my unwillingness to give my life for a just cause. That will never happen again.
Hú, hát ez plusz megmagyarázza, hogy ez csávó miért ilyen határozott, meg ilyen. Jó. The High Ones told me something.
What?
Turner Quirk sees himself as one of the emissaries too.
Really? That's interesting. Provided this is true, that means that the emissaries aren't just people who fight the cleansing. They are people who fight for it too. And that also means that whoever granted us our powers and our purpose isn't an enemy of the High Ones, but a neutral party.
Megmondjuk neki, hogy ő se egy emissary? Annak szerintem nem tudom, hogy annak következménye van-e.
Possibly. But we will find out all about that once we've taken care of the High Ones. Now, with the Neremese against us, too, there's only one thing that matters. Resolve. We must not hesitate and allow anything to delay the lighting of the beacon any further.
Ó, de el kell mondjuk neki. Wow. Jó, elmondjuk neki.
I beg your pardon.
According to the High One's Korek only thinks himself an emissary because he wants to feel important.
What? And the same goes for me? That's ridiculous. They wanted to deceive you, to sow discord. I saw the threat the cleansing posed before anyone else did. And without me, we would have never come that far. Something changed inside me since I fled from my prison. I feel it. And it is the same thing that made you a part of all this. Now, enough of this.
Igen, ez érdekes amúgy. Tehát ő kétségtelenül látott dolgokat, meg tud dolgokat, szóval furcsa, hogy miért mondták volna a High Ones, hogy
Yes.
Jó. Senki többet harmadszor. Hát gyorsan menjünk el Sárival találkozni, mielőtt bármi. Nem, de lehetne. Nem is értem, hogy miért volt fontos egyébként a vonatot megkeresni. Ja, mert hogy a vonat vihetett minket úgy közel a támadó félhez, hogy ne tudjanak róla esetleg. Ez lehetett? Na nem tudom. Na jó van, beszéljünk Sárival, mert az még érdekel, hogy ő kiderített... mit mondott? A Mercenary Attack Old Rashengrad, tehát hogy az ásatások támadóiról megtudott valamit, és hogy valaki itt a városból fizeti őket, pénzeli őket. Azért az eléggé... hát mondjuk azt, hogy nyugtalanító, mert akkor belső ember is lehet akár.
Probably think she's Vatira incarnate. Yeah, it's not as if I didn't tell them that already.
Közben itt az őrök meg dumcsiznak. Lehet, hogy ez lesz a vége mára. Vagy ezt is meghagyjuk holnapra? Ne hagyjuk meg, azért erre még kíváncsi vagyok. Azt mondja, hogy...
Monsieur?
Monsieur?
War after all these centuries. What has this world come to? You're a foreigner, aren't you? I wish I'd have crossed the Red Sea once.
Megjöttünk, Dancing Nomad. Jaj. Gyerünk, gyerünk, gyerünk.
Move along. Huh?
Nem lehet vele beszélni, nem baj. Szóval Sári fönt van az emeleten, azt mondta. What? What? The fuck?
Prophet, are you in there?
Kiraj, what? Why? What have you done?
Nothing.
What? No. I will not accept this. Will not accept this, damn it!
Ha nem.
Forgive me. This is simply too much. Yes, I know, Nea. But she was a good woman. We both know that we're not involved in this. So please tell me why you and Lashari wanted to meet up here? Were the two of you close? It's been a while since there was a man at Lashari's side.
No, it wasn't like that.
So why?
Én elmondom ennek a csávónak. Egyelőre a Juslanról semmi rosszat nem volt róla rossz benyomásom. Valószínűleg a Sárit megbírta. Szóval elmondjuk neki az igazat, hogy a városban van egy áruló köztünk valahol, és Sári tudta, hogy ki az, és el akarta mondani.
What? Then this bastard got wind of it.
Így.
Karash, Lashari, why the secrecy? Maybe the murderer has left a clue.
Basszus,
We have to search.
lehet, hogyha nem jövök előbb lehet, hogyha előbb nem beszélek hogy hívják? A Taylor Arantiellel, akkor még elérjük Sárit élve. Basszus. Szerintem benne van Taylor, tuti. Tuti van, valami van. Valami van, nem akarta, hogy... De nem ő volt direktbe, de megbízhatott valakit, aki az idő alatt, amíg én vele beszélek. Ő volt az egyetlen, aki hallotta, hogy találkozom Sárival, hogy itt találkozom Sárival, és hogy előtte még beszélni fogok vele. Illetve ő meg a nőci, akivel ott vitatkoztak. Ők ketten tudták. Basszus, de le is van vetkőztetve. Ez... Has some worth remaining, but she's dead. What the fuck? Azt hittem, esetleg föl tudjuk támasztani. Ó, Istenem. Sárit nagyon szerettem. Meg amúgy milyen jó csaj volt már. Mit keresünk? Amúgy. Szerintem az volt, lootolták a cuccait igazából. Search for hints. De hát... Sneak Apprentice Book. De hol tudok itt bármit keresni? Most komolyan. Nincs itt semmi. Csak a wardrobe van még itt. Ezzel a gyűrűvel. Némi pénz. Ez a... nem tudom ez mi. Meg ez a sisak. A dresszerben nincs semmi, a bucket üres. Kaja. Atyaég, basszus. What the fuck? Sherry teljesen jó fej volt. Mondjuk most magára haragította... Ja, tényleg lehetett az a nő. Mert magára haragította most, mielőtt jöttünk. Basszus. Hú, eddig is gyanús volt az a nő, de most már egyre gyanúsabb. De nem tudom, hogy találhatunk valami relevánsat viszont. Wardrobe empty. Water breathing, az nem érdekel. Ezt a kardot kéne... Nem tudom. Egyébként nagyon... Fú... Tényleg a Skyrimban is vannak jó dolgok, de én most már azt mondom, hogy ez egy sokkal jobban... Lehet, hogy egy rövidebb, de egy sokkal jobban megírt dolog. Bár ott is egyébként sok minden jó van megírva, meg minden, de nincs. Tehát, hogy itt annyi csavar volt már, amin meglepődtem lépten nyomon, hogy ehhez képest a Skyrim sehol sincs. Tényleg a kanyarba se ér. Hát egyszerűen nem tudom, hogy mit keresünk. Mi ennek a küldinek a neve? Part of something, Momentus, part 4. Azt mondom, hogy én erre rá fogok most keresni. Enderal, part of something, Momentus. Talk to the fisherman, tralalala. Confront, tralalala. As if somebody wanted to stop her from reporting her discoveries. Azt mondja, hogy jaj, Istenem! Megkeresem, hogy azt mondja, at this point, tralala. Igen. 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 Follow the quest marker, dancing nomad. Open the door, you will find Shari in a pool of blood. Igen. 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 Suspicious bottle right behind the blood and knocked down desk near the rug. What? Igen, nagyon jól tényleg, szóval... Ha. Azt mondják, hogy itt van valami. Aha, ja, megvan.
What's this? Let me see. Yes, this could be our clue.
Ezt magamtól nem vettem volna föl. Couldn't that belong to Shari?
No, certainly not.
Aha.
But come to think
Glimmer
about it,
dust, az valami
it doesn't
drogcucc,
really help
azt
us
hiszem.
either. There are so many dust addicts in Ark, it would take years just to count them. Oh, by the name of the sun, I will inform the order.
Shouldn't we keep searching?
Yes, you do that. But come back to the temple as soon as you're finished, alright? The Archmagister has found something out about those sources we need for the beacon. Even though we paid a high
Ja, azért
price for it.
jöttél ide? Atyaig, értem. Azt mondja, keresgéljen még. Hát de, apám, hát de mit? Hát eddig értem. Azt mondja, he suggests you to... that you come back and talk to the Archmagister. Aha. Hát egyébként van olyan jó az Enderalnak, van olyan jó a sztoria tényleg, mint egy film, vagy mint a izék szoktak lenni mi a neve annak a cégnek, akik a Become Human-t is csinálták? Csak itt több a közvetlen harc, meg minden, de nagyon sok volt a beszélgetős rész is, meg minden. Nem tudom, szóval állítólag már nem lehet semmit találni. Állítólag már nem tudunk még itt... nem tudom. Hát ez borzasztó. Tehát a leírás azt mondja, hogy... He suggests you come back and talk. Hát sári vaze. Egyszerűen tényleg az az érzésem, hogy nincs más, a többi dolog az mind csak ellopható. Úgyhogy lehet, hogy akkor ez a rész sajnos ennyi. Hú, hát basszus szegény sári. Csessze, meg kellett neki nagyszájúskodni. Kiveszem belőle legalább a kardot. Na. Az a furcsa, hogy de tényleg valószínűleg nem lehetett az a másik csávó se. Ja de, várj csak. Akár lehetett az a csávó, aki elvitte az üveget. Gyanús, mert pont utánunk nyitott be. Bár meglepődött meg, ő valószínű járni akart a sárival, tehát nem hiszem, hogy bántotta volna. Jaj, sári, a jó ég áldjon meg. Azt hiszem nem lehetett megmenteni sárit. Jó. Nem variálok ezen többet tényleg. Akkor viszont lehet, hogy hagyjuk itt abba. És legközelebb onnan folytatjuk, hogy... Hát innen folytatjuk. De akkor lehet, hogy még ma valamikor. Nem tudom. No. Is there any news?
Word has it, the Grandmaster most recently consecrated an outlander and some pathless girl into the first sigil. He doesn't seem to be one for traditions, that's for sure. Can I help you?
Jaj, Istenem. Hát ez roppant kellemetlen volt. Pedig reméltem, hogy tényleg Sári majd jól elmondja nekünk, hogy mi a izé. Egyébként... Nem tudom, azt hiszem nem lehetett volna megmenteni. Lehet, hogyha nem beszélek vele esetleg, vagy nem tudom. De valószínűleg mindenképp lehet, hogy megszólított volna. De én szólítottam ugye meg. És... Én szólítottam meg, és lehet, hogy kimentünk volna akár az utcára, mielőtt ő megszólított volna. Na mindegy, nem tudom. Tehát, hogy nem biztos, hogy ez jelent valamit, hogy azok voltak ott, és azok hallották, akik akkor ott volt. Tehát, hogy mert ők nem mindig vannak pont ott, akkor lehet, nem tudom. Arra gondolok csak, hogy esetleg ez csak egy véletlen, hogy a főnök meg a csajszi ott volt, akinek beszólt Sári, és lehet, hogy semmi közük az egészhez. De lehet, hogy igen, és lehet az is, hogy nem fogjuk megtudni. De hát egy indokolatlan nagy karddal szúrták át szerencsétlent. Na jó, most megállunk itt, aztán lehet, hogy jövök ma még később, és akkor folytatjuk, de akkor gyorsan szévelek itt egyet, mert közben már dél is elmúlt, viszonylag később kezdtem ma, mint szoktam. Megvan a mentés, rendben. Úgyhogy ja. Hú, nagyon izgalmas már megint, tényleg. Őrület, hogy mennyi fordulat van a sztoriban, és hányszor, és most már lépten nyomon, mert a főküldit csináljuk. Köszi mindenkinek, aki benézett, köszi, hogy itt voltatok. És további szép napot. Hello, hello, sziasztok!